Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and I thank Honourable Kepa for her question. Mr. Speaker, sir, education sector requires continuous improvement in policies and curriculum to meet the needs of the learners and the workforce. A responsive curriculum that meets the economic and development needs of the nation, including cultural and moral expectations, are essential. The Curriculum Advisory Services was restructured in 2020. It is now called Curriculum Development and Advisory Unit. The senior education officer positions were all renamed to senior curriculum specialists. The function of the unit, as Honourable Kepa knows, is to develop, implement, and review relevant curriculum with appropriate learning and teaching resources. Also to provide professional guidance to the teachers in the implementation of the curriculum. Mr. Speaker, sir, curriculum review and development process is guided by the Fiji National Curriculum Framework, which uses an outcome-based approach to curriculum. The Fiji National Curriculum Framework sets the education philosophy, structure, content, and guiding principle for the Curriculum Development Advisory Unit. And again, for any curriculum to be developed, scoping and sequencing is very important, consultation is very important, and then the whole process of curriculum writing starts. The curriculum development is a specialized assignment which requires analysis, design, development, and implementation of the curriculum, including training of teachers and working out the assessment strategies. Mr. Speaker, sir, over the past several months, the Curriculum Development Advisory Unit has been working on a number of curriculum revisions. In 2021, the new year 11 Life Maths curriculum was trialed in the 4 divisions. This year, the curriculum has been rolled out in all secondary schools, while Year 12 Life Maths curriculum is being trialed in schools. Mr. Speaker, sir, we are also in the process of revising social science and history curriculum. This is to ensure that our history curriculum is relevant with more emphasis on Fiji's history. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, sir, our children tend to learn more about other countries' history than Fiji's history, and we want to change that. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Ministry has now embarked on the revision of special and inclusive education policy. The Senior Curriculum Specialist in SIE is working closely with DFET through the Fiji Education Program Facility. Just last week, the first major stakeholder consultation was held in Suva, and the next consultation is planned for the West, and then one planned for the North. Mr. Speaker, sir, we need to appreciate the fact that curriculum review goes through a process that involves consultation, comparisons, and benchmarking with international curriculum and developing appropriate pedagogies. With the Ministry's emphasis on including ICT-enabled learning, the curriculum development needs to take into account the provision of converting components to e-learning as required. This means the inclusion of relevant pedagogies for ICT-enabled learning. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Curriculum Development Advisory Unit is working in collaboration with UNICEF and the international experts in ECE in revising the ECE subsector. Initial consultation began with the setting up of the National ECE Technical Working Group, comprising a number of stakeholders from across the country. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Curriculum Development Advisory Unit has been working on primary school literacy and numeracy curriculum over the past couple of years. Currently, the years 1 to 4 curriculum is being trialed in 90 schools across the country. This also involves the training of champions in these schools who will lead the implementation using new pedagogies and teaching these subjects. And this is for the first time, Mr. Speaker, sir, that special information is prepared for parents who would like to guide their children at home in the area of numeracy and literacy. Next year, while years 1 to 4 curriculum is rolled out in all schools, years 5 to 8 curriculum will be trialed in these 90 schools. This work is being carried out in partnership with DFET. Mr. Speaker, sir, the importance of citizenship education is also critical to ensure students understand rights and responsibilities of citizens in a democracy. Moral and civic education focuses on developing the moral well-being of our students. Moral and civic education curriculum will be taught from ECE to year 11. In years 12 and 13, life skills will be taught. The Curriculum Development Advisory Unit developed moral and civic education curriculum for years 1 to 3. The curriculum is being trialed in years 1 to 3 this year, while they are working on the development of the curriculum for years 4 to 6, and this will be trialed in 2023. Mr. Speaker, sir, while we started consultation on this curriculum, we were overwhelmed by the support we received from the stakeholders. We held a number of meetings with stakeholders, including NGOs, development partners, faith-based organizations, Head Teachers Association, school heads, special education stakeholders, teacher training institutions, and many more groups. The pedagogies used to teach this curriculum are based on learning by doing and inquiry-based learning. This includes storytelling, short projects, and investigative approach. The curriculum does not have exams because the philosophy behind this teaching is to actually see a change in the behavior of the child. As students progress to higher levels, activities will include more discussions, role plays, and research. In secondary school, this will also develop into debates, research, dialogue, and real-life projects. Mr. Speaker, sir, curriculum review is an important part of the dynamic education system. We are very mindful that the curriculum needs to be flexible, up-to-date, and relevant to the changes that will prepare students not only today, but for the future as well. Our senior curriculum specialists seek assistance from an expertise of specialized personnel, sometimes available and provided by donor partners. In this way, while they revise the curriculum, they also get to learn from these experts. Mr. Speaker, sir, while there is criticism, especially from some politically motivated individuals and parties, that the ministry is bringing about change unilaterally. This is not true at all. We are mindful that consultations are an integral part of any work we do on curriculum revision, and currently we are just doing that. As we go forward, we want to ensure that we revise all our curriculum, modernize the pedagogies, and create curriculum that can be used to create online learning resources and allow students to take charge of the learning, hence meeting the needs of our children. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.